Up to you, Haley. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Takes a village around here. We're gonna start though with the cutest little slippers. It's a slipper and a little eye mask set, but they are so not your ordinary little slippers. What's inside of these slippers are the little foot pedals. The foot pedals that help all of us who wear those really crazy high heels for too many years in a row. They give you the extra cush at the balls of your feet and at the heels of our feet too. So they are really quite comprehensive in terms of the comfort that they're gonna give. And then there's the cuteness factor. We've got the little critter ballet slipper and sleep mask in the kitty. We also have it in an adorable little puppy. And get this. Oh, here's the puppy. Okay, here's the puppy. And then the deer. How cute are these? The little sleep mask and the cute little slippers, but most important, it's what's underneath these slippers. In fact, my friend Laura Baker, who's patiently waiting behind the set to make her grand entrance all the way over to me.
Well, I have a very nice, easy, cozy walkover.
Exactly. You can almost like jog
like
in these.
on air. How are you?
Good to see you.
Nice to see
you just never know what's going to happen on the Sunday morning fashion edit.
I was back there taking a nap. My feet were so cozy. I had my little sleep mask. All the light was
and the girls are in the pajamas, which you're about to see in a moment too. So yeah, I'm telling you what. In fact, we've got a little demo we're going to show you because the kind of cush that you get in these slippers is really important. And what I was going to mention as well, and I'm going to grab the iPad, we are Facebook live streaming. So as always this Sunday morning, welcome on Facebook. Let me know what you like. Let me know who's watching and we'll get this show started. All right, so the deer, the puppy, and the kitty.
Aren't these the cutest? These are brand new. We are just now launching these with you. We brought them for you specifically, Callie, and they are nowhere else but here at HSN. So if you love these, you're not gonna be able to find them. Last year, we did slipper critters. We did some different styles in them. So if they look a little bit familiar, we had the same name, but they sold out in one airing, and now we created some new versions of them. And the deer is entirely brand new. The thing about this is that you've heard about foot pedals, right? You know about their patented pour-on technology.
Oopsie, let me grab that for you.
Thank you. As I
got a little magnet on the run.
My demo. Live television, thanks, doll. And so we have pour-on technology. What that means is that this is actually the cushion that's inside of your slipper. And what it is actually superior shock absorption. What we've done in the other one here is this is gel. This is what we're used to. You see this in the grocery store. You buy these oftentimes by the dozens and you stick them on all your shoes.
Right,
because you think that they're shock absorption.
You know what, and they kind of are.
And they are.
But not when you compare them to what you're getting in these.
But not when you realize what you have foot pedals. So these are two identical ball bearing drops. We are going to drop them at the same exact time. Pay close attention. 3, 2, 1. Did you see what happened right there? We're gonna rewind it for you and play it back in slow motion. But if you notice, the ball bearing on the foot pedal side dropped and stayed. That's because the pour-on technology actually absorbed the shock there for you. And then on the gel side, it bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced. If you had slippers or regular shoes without the pour-on technology side in there, that means that every step you take, each one of those bounces would be that shock when your foot hits the cement, when your foot hits the hardwood floor, when your foot hits the cold tile, going up through your legs, into your knees,
and the truth
into your
is,
sciatica,
and
into your
exactly, no, it's true, because when we're in our homes, you know, you think, oh, I'm home, I'm gonna just go barefoot. The truth is, whether you've got tile or slate or hardwood, or even carpet. I mean, it's really incredible how much abuse your feet take, even just walking around your home. I think about that when I'm washing dishes or I'm cooking and I'm going back and forth in the dining room. Those are the times you really do need extra support. And that's why I'm so glad so many of you are already picking them up. And I want to say a big thanks to so many of you joining us on Facebook. We've got Dee joining us already. Love that you tune in every Sunday morning. Dawn from South Dakota. Yes, you do need warm feet up there. I love too, Lisa saying, don't go to the hot mess out there. Just stay in the house and shop with Callie on HSN. That's exactly right, and I thank you so much. We'll continue sharing your comments as we are live on Facebook.
Well, and you won't find these out there because they are exclusive to you here at HSN as well. So I'd love to go through the different colors and styles again for you as well. So what you're looking at here is the kitty cat, and that comes with the eye mask that has the meow, it says meow on the eye mask. Those are cute and pink, and you can see the beautiful pink kitty cat cat ears and the little whiskers. They're very sweet. They're very playful in the ballerina style.
As an aside, see the cute little PJ bottoms and the top? That's coming up in a few minutes from Hue. We've got really cute PJs, 4 different colors and different themes. Cat is most popular here, by the way, and because somebody on Facebook is asking, yes, Marina, the slippers are washable, and the sizing goes like this. Size small is 5'6", medium is 7'8", large is the 9'10", extra large is the 11'12", and yes, we'll show you the bottom of the slippers as well.
And then you're looking at the deer here, and then of course the mask on that says, love you dearly. You can see the cute little deer ears. It even has a pom-pom on the back for the deer tail as well. And then last but not least, we have the doggy, and the doggy comes in black, and he has the gray little mask, and on his mask, the eye mask says love, and the tail is so cute because it's actually a tassel, so when you walk, it wags like a dog's tail would wag as well. So we love that. Now, I know somebody was asking to see the bottom of the slipper, so I'm going to show it to you because I want you to see up close and personal how it's a really quality slipper. There's a lot of slippers out there that are actually glued together construction. These are not only glued, but you can see the stitching all around the outside. So it's actually a sewn-in construction, which means it's going to really stand up and hold the test of time for you.
You can see more of the texture.
And you can really see the texture there. So it's an indoor-outdoor slipper, but it's very moldable and pliable, so it's still comfortable on your foot, whether you're wearing it to the grocery store, which I probably wouldn't do, but you could definitely, you know, wear it to the mailbox. You could walk the dog, and of course, you can wear it all around your house and have that comfort technology in it. You do have cushioning from heel to toe all the way, and then of course, the shock absorption is in the heel strike portion of the toe where most of that shock absorption is needed. Each and every one has that Fair Isle knit on the inside. They're all a coordinating pattern back to whichever one you pick, whether it's the cat or the dog.
And they're truly dimensional.
And it's soft and cozy.
And yes, Loretta, we do have PJs that can match. As a matter of fact, Carol, who's wearing the kitty slippers and eye mask set, she's wearing the cat PJ set coming up from Hue. That is up next in our show. In fact, I know we're going to be wrapping this one up. It goes so quickly when we've got a lot to squeeze into a Sunday fashion edit. I can't thank you enough for being here.
Thank you. Enjoy
the kitty,
them.
the deer, brand new, and the puppy, all sizes small, 5, 6, 7, 8 is medium, 9, 10 large, and extra large is the 11, 12.
Yes.
All right, guys, so use a Flex Pay if that helps you out. It's even only $5 using Flex on this one. Now, here's